The outcome is down to your work ethic. In business, if you just work harder and smarter and longer than anyone else, you'll make money. In crypto, I know people who've been doing it for 7 years full time, they still haven't made money. And more time in crypto doesn't necessarily mean more money, but in business, more time put in does mean more money, because it's just a work ethic thing. It's just like you work harder and smarter than the competition, you beat them. It doesn't really work like that in investing. You can try so hard to make money and you'll probably make less, right? If you work less hard, if you get lazy, you sort of almost make more money in the end, right? Because when let's say you're lazy, you don't look at the charts as much, you buy and you hold. There you go. That's two of the most important things. Don't stare at charts all day. Let your positions run. Don't manage them. Don't micromanage them. Boom. So it's sort of like reverse to investing. And also investing, you need the market to go up. Do you control the market going up? No. Can you force a coin to go 10x? No. Can you force yourself to make money? No. You cannot force profits. So that's a little bit of another difference between being the house and being the investor. If you get an opportunity to become the house, take it. It's my advice. That's lesson number 1 of the house. Lesson number two. Lesson number 3 is you need to understand that the house in crypto is actually a net outflow of money out of crypto. So this is a big problem, because if you want to buy things in the real world, like most things, especially expensive things, they don't take crypto. If you want to buy a $40 million mansion, like Mr. Curve CEO over here, you're not paying with Curve tokens. You're selling the Curve tokens to stablecoins. You're putting the stablecoins into your bank account, and then you're buying the mansion. Especially in Australia, you're not buying a fucking house with crypto. No way. They want cash, cold hard cash. So this is a problem with crypto. We don't use it enough as money where it's not flowing out of the ecosystem. To use your crypto, you generally still need to withdraw it to fiat currency. That's a problem. So in the bull run, all these VCs and all these exchanges and coins, they make all this money, way more than in the bear market, and that just increases their outflow. They go from withdrawing maybe 50 mil a month to maybe 500 mil a month. And it's hard for the inflow to keep up with this outflow when it gets high enough. And that's what creates, that's one factor for why we get big bear markets, because in the stock world, the money sort of stays in that system, right? Obviously, you sell a stock for cash, but it's still the same system, right? It's the traditional system. But in crypto, that money is out of crypto. It's in a totally different financial system, right? If we could find a way to allow people to buy things with stablecoins, then project founders would be keeping their money in the crypto ecosystem, which would be a lot more beneficial for the long term. Because when you take money out of crypto, let's say the Curve founder takes 40 million of Curve, turns it into a house. He gave the $40 million to someone for this house. So someone has $40 million in cash right now. What are they going to do with that money? Well, they're probably going to put it into stocks or something. If this person has a house worth $40 million and they sell it to the Curve founder, I doubt they're a crypto person. Highly doubt it. They're probably a real estate person. So that money doesn't come back into crypto. It's fucking gone forever, right? That's the problem with our current system. If we fix this, then that's good. And this is a big problem with coins, right? This is what I said, the invisible millionaires. You don't see the Curve founder flexing on you on the timeline. Here's my 10-step guide to making $40 million so you can buy 2 mansions that you definitely do not need for your family, and you pay for it off of the back of the investors in your protocol for one of the worst performing tokens during the last bull market. You're not going to see the Curve founder post that. Look how fucking trash this coin is. It's like one of the worst performing coins ever. Why? Well, number 1, it's too boring for people to care about. Number 2, the marketing team sucks. Number 3, it has just this dude dumping $40 million of this dude dumping all his money, right? That's a problem. And last lesson here is there's a hierarchy in crypto, and the house wins first, then the rest of the market, right? The house always wins, they win first, and the rest of the market wins. This is what the hierarchy looks like. So when a new coin, this example is for a new coin, right? When a new coin is launched, the founder makes money first, because the founder does a token sale, or he raises money from VCs. They get money from a VC. The VC gets tokens. The tokens aren't necessarily worth anything. But if the tokens do become worth something, the next person to profit is the VC and the insiders. After the VCs profit, smart retail profit, they get in early. And then the dumb retail profit. The dumb retail don't profit because the dumb retail don't have anyone to shit on. They're at the bottom of the hierarchy. They've ran out of people to profit off of. This guy doesn't, the founders never get shat on. They launch a coin, they don't necessarily lose anything. What is the cost of launching a coin? Very minimal. Make a website, $10, $100. Make a coin, what's that, $100? What else do you need? Free Twitter account, free Telegram. Maybe once you start scaling the coin, you need money, but it's so cheap to launch a coin. The founders never lose. Unless they obviously unless they hire a team off the bat, but generally they never lose. VCs get shat on, but they can shit on other people. Smart retail gets shat on, but they can shit on other people. Dumb retail, they're at the bottom. And if you're watching this course, you probably find yourself in this category. Some of you are probably here or here, but most of you are probably in dumb retail. So I'm in this level, this is me. I'm not a founder of any coin, but I do VC and I am smart retail. Sometimes dumb, but mostly smart. But most of you guys are just at this level, so you got to try to climb this hierarchy. The top of the hierarchy is the house. If you can become the house, then you're the winner. You're the best position possible. But if you can get here, then you're fine as well. And look, for an example of me trying to get myself into being the house, we just put $600,000 into at pre-seed. I don't know if you guys know, it's one of the most promising pre-sales in my opinion at the moment. And yeah, we managed to get over $500,000 US in allocation. There was only 6 investors who managed to get this round on, and the fact that we got this is fucking insane. I don't think any of you guys can register how insane this is, but we got in at 75 million valuation. It was one of the first raises they ever did. They've done another raise after this one at a $3 valuation, so it's already like a 4x from our entry. And they're aiming to raise a Series A around 700 million to $1 billion valuation in February 2024. I'm filming this in November 23rd, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if my predictions come true, but I think it's going to be a killer in this bull run. The only issue with this one is it's a bit of a long cliff post TGE. That's the only problem. But look, this is an example of climbing the shitting hierarchy to place yourself as close as to being the house as possible, to maximize your probability of making money and to maximize the size of your returns. Like when the token launches, I highly doubt it's at our price, entry price. So no one will be able to buy as cheap as us. That gives us the highest size of return and highest probability of making money. And we also did a bunch of other pre-sales. We did all of these ones, most of them. We didn't do valuation was too high. Didn't do valuation too high. I was going to do, but I was not in the private syndicate at the time. That did a 40x from the pre-sale price that this syndicate got. I wish I was in sooner. I would have got this deal, but these ones are all going to be coming out soon. So we'll see how these go. If you're watching this in a year from now, you can probably go and look at the token performance of all of these. The key with VC-related bets is you want to make a number of bets, and you only need a few to win to cover the cost of any losses. So you might look at this list and go, oh, this one died, but then you'll look at or I don't know, any of these, and you might go, oh, this one went 20x. Okay, well, that makes up for the losses, and there's a lot of extra profit there too. So anyway, the moral of the story here is you want to climb the shitting hierarchy to get to the house or as high as possible. And this is an example of how I've done it. One way I've done it is I've become the VC. So I get, this is as high as I'm going to go. I'm not going to launch a coin, but this is as high as I'm going to go. Right? I'm as high on the shitting hierarchy. I'm as close to being the house as I can possibly want to get to. And this is putting me in the best possible position for this bull run. And as I said, this is my mastermind group. This is a course, but if you want to join my private community where we get access to all these deals and stuff, you can find information, I don't know, somewhere in here. But I recommend if you want these sort of deals that you should be looking into the group. But I think that's everything from this presentation. Yeah, that's everything. Moral of the story: you want to become the house if you can. The house always wins. And yeah, climb the shitting hierarchy. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson. Cheers.